Congratulations on another great night. I think it's back-to-back games with two receivers over 100 yards. You certainly are in a groove right now. Why is that?
I just think it's the work from the offseason. We got a lot of time working with Coach Day and individually. So I just think, just me and the receivers being on the same page, I think that's why we're having so much success right now.
Had to feel good to clinch this one. This was a big hurdle, and Coach Day had talked about that, how much this win would mean. How does that feel as you go forward? Is this a big hurdle climb tonight?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we knew it was a big game coming into it, but as Coach Day says, we take it 1 week at a time. So we're just going to focus on playing records next week. But it's definitely, we're definitely happy that. Gary, I think you're muted.
Yep, I sure was. Sorry about that. Justin, if I could get you to just sit up a little bit higher in your chair, I'd appreciate that. We're going to move on to Nathan Baird from Cleveland.com. Nathan?
Justin, just what are you the most happy about as far as execution-wise, the strides that the offense made from last week to this week?
I think we did a lot of stuff better, but to be honest, I'm just happy that we won the game. I think we did a lot of things well today, but ultimately, I'm just happy that we won.
Next up, Bill Landis from The Athletic. Bill?
Justin, that drive where you guys kind of put the game away, your last scoring drive, Coach Day called for 2 fourth downs to go for it. One of them was a pass on 4th and 1. Just what's it like to be the quarterback of an offense that's kind of going to be aggressive in those moments when you're trying to put the game away? Yeah,
I think Coach Day's a great coach, and, I think he has trust in us. And that just comes from, practicing and doing those things in practice. So, if we do it in practice and we do it in the game, that just gives him more trust. And, we can make those calls in those certain situations.
Next up, Austin Ward, Letterman Row.
Justin, it seems like at times you almost can't even believe when you throw an incomplete pass. Some of them are hitting receivers in that hands and going down. How confident do you feel with your accuracy right now?
I feel very confident, just going back to what I said earlier, I think we put in so much work in the offseason. I worked my butt off, just trying to get better and each aspect of the game. So I think it's paying off right now.
Next up, Rob Aller, the Columbus Dispatch. Rob?
Hey, Justin, sort of Austin's question. Are you surprised when you throw an incompletion? This has been a heck of a 2-game roll for you. Is it a groove to where almost like we're in baseball?
I'm not, blind to the fact that quarterbacks are going to have incompletions during games. But, just when I do have an incompletion, it's important to move on to the next play. And I just try to take, one play at a time and just do my best to execute that one play that we just called.
Next up, Dan Hope from 11 Warriors. Dan?
Hey, Justin, this is the first time in Ohio State history that 2 receivers had 100-yard games in back-to-back weeks. What's it like having 2 guys like Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson who are just producing at such a high level week in and week out?
Yeah, of course those guys are talented. They definitely make my job easier by the way they perform on the field. So, I'm just glad they're on my team. I'm glad I get to throw those guys the ball.
Next up, Patrick Murphy, 24/7 Sports. Patrick?
Justin, a similar question to Dan's just a second ago. The talent you guys have, you spread it around to a number of guys. Chris and Garrett were the main 2, but tight ends were catching passes. The talent you guys have, how much does that make your job easier?
The more talent we have, the easier job it is for me. I think you answered your own question, So, yeah, it's simple like that.
Next up, Bill Rabinowitz, Columbus Dispatch. Bill?
Justin, what do you think is the next step for you guys? You got the 21-3 lead, and I don't say you took your foot off the pedal, you still scored some more. But it didn't seem like you guys were clicking quite as consistently as the game went on. What's next for you guys?
I'm not sure. I think we're going to go in tomorrow, look at the film, and, just try to get better each and every week. So we're just going to keep improving each and every practice and, just keep getting better.
Next up, Doug Maurice, Cleveland.com. Doug?
Justin, the deep ball you hit to Chris, specifically how comfortable are you with your deep ball accuracy right now? And what did you do to really work on that and improve that even more than last year?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
I know, right? It's hard to remember, right? I'll say the second one. That was a little longer, I think.
All right. But, yeah, I mean, I feel, comfortable throwing those guys the ball. Chris is a very fast guy on the outside, and, I trust him. So, when I throw the ball up and, and he's on one-on-one coverage, it's usually either him or nobody coming down with the ball. So I put my full trust in Chris, and, he's a great player and a great receiver.
But you've got some touch with that, right?
Some touch with the ball? Yeah, of
with
course.
The deep ball.
Yeah. I try to.
All right, this is going to be the last question for Justin. We're going to go with Brendan Gulick from Buckeyes Now on Sports Illustrated. Brendan?
Hey, Justin, can you tell us what you saw on the touchdown pass in the second half, coming out of the timeout when Penn State was having trouble getting the right personnel on the field, and you found Ruckert over the middle there?
Yeah, so basically we split the protection, right? And, we just threw hot off that linebacker, that blitz. So I just saw that linebacker blitz, and, I told Ruck to run a slant if he blitzed. So, we just executed. I mean, we've been doing it for so long now. I mean, we've been practicing that since I've been here. So that's just another well-executed play by the offense.
Justin, we're going to thank you so much. Congratulations on a great win.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.